Alrighty folks, well welcome to this this video where we continue on with the blight-hauler. I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to, if you haven't already, to subscribe to the channel and press the bell button next to it if you don't want to miss any of my uploads. Alright, but other than that, let's go have a look at the model and see where we're going. Excuse me. Well, this is where we're going to be going to. And it's almost a finished blight-hauler, and we got a few paints that we're going to need to use today, and we'll run through them quickly and show you them. So to start with, we have got I've got them all in front of me, and it's we've got some Rackar flesh. Alright, and we also have lead belcher. That's the one I was looking for. We do also have some Mechanica standard grey, and we have dryad buck. Those are the base paints. We're going to need some runefang steel, which is a layer paint. We have got Agrat's Earthshade, Cassandora yellow, and Nuln oil are the shades. We're going to be using Tyrant Skull, Necron Compound, and Hexos Pale Sun. Some dry paints there, and we're also going to use the Citadel Technical Spirit Stone Red. Alright, and they are going to take us to there. Alright. So those are the paints we're going to need. There's a few of them, but there's really not much that we're going to be doing with each one. And you know, if you're following along with this playlist, then you've probably already used some of these already. So you can just go on from one to the next. All right. So without further ado, let's get cracking on with the model, shall we? Come on. So the very first thing I'll be doing with this model, leading on from the last video, is remove it from its base. And there are some bits and pieces that we need to be able to get to. So we are then going to take off the panels. Alright, so we've got the bits and pieces now. Now we need to start. We're heading towards the end game of this thing now. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to come in and get all of the metallic bits with lead belcher. We need to pick out one of these bits that are metallic. So that'll be these bits, these pistons. These bits here. Get these done. The other thing we've got is these little things going on here. We'll grab those as well. They're like staples that are holding the skin up. I'm not sure I remember those. We also need to do is the metallic teeth. That is right on here. to avoid the gap there. Go on either side of it there, like that. So that's done, put that to one side. I'm going to have a look at these as well. Now these teeth here, I want to say they look organic, so I'm going to paint those as bones. We do need to do the eye on this. Come in with the eye. Like that, and there's not really anything else left on that one, and we just come in with this now and just double check to make sure that we're happy with the way that that's looking, and I am. In fact, actually this piece itself is done. Actually there's nothing to be done on that, so we can actually put that one completely to one side and ignore it, because these are the two bits I'm working on from now. And like I said, the organic bits and pieces, we're just gonna leave the metal to dry just for a few moments. So what I want to do is come in with some Rakath flesh. Now the Rakath flesh, we are going to come around and just pick out all of these oils. And also any bone protrusions. now going to move on to some washing, and we're going to start off with non oil with on just the metallic parts. Before we leave it to dry, what we can do is get some Casandora yellow. And what this is going to do is we're going to use this very carefully. We're going to go over these boils. With that done, I'm just going to leave all of this to dry. And now that's dry, we need to go in with the old Agrate Surf Shade. Okay, and this is going to go on all of the metallics, get the words out, the metallics that I've just done. And also onto the bony bits. Alright. And point of order, I forgot to do this, so I'll quickly do the non-oil on this time round, and then I'll do the Agrate Surf Shade and that later. And then once again we just need to leave that all to dry. Alright, so once that's dry, we can get cracking on with giving the metallics a bit of a dry brush with some Necron compound. Use a very small brush here because we need to be careful not to add some metallics to the skin or surrounding areas. So very, very carefully, just adding just a touch. Not much, it's almost almost unnoticeable, but just a little bit to the metallics here. What we've done so far, and then what I want to do is do a little bit around these teeth as well. Very nice and gently to there. Now that we've got that done, very, very quickly, bit of room-playing steel, and a brush here. I'm going to add this to the middle of that eye. Right. Just there. And then grab myself another one of these little starter brushes that I use for fine dry brushing, and grab my tyrant skull. This is going to be used, whoops, far too much on my brush there, and this is going to be used along the bone areas that I did. This, make sure I get most of that off. There we go. And then finally, what I want to do is get one more of these dry brushes that I use. These are Citadel style brushes. Grab some Exhaust Pale Sun. Just run just a tiny bit over these boils. Again, it's almost not noticeable. It just brings back, knocks back the yellow against the flesh here. Helps to just blend them in. A little bit, and then onto on the armour as well. Like so. Whoops. Okie dokie. And then finally, very finally for this part of the model, is I'm going to grab some Spirit Stone Red. This is the GW Gem paint. I always keep slipping and sticking my finger in that blasted tab. But anyway, might as well use that off the tissue now then. I'm just going to grab some of this and paint it onto this here. There we are. That's that. And with one final look over, I think I am very much happy to put this model back together for the final time. And for that, I'm going to grab myself some plastic glue. Use a GW one, or I'm using Tamaya Extra Thin. There's plenty of other plastic glues available. And I will start now. Grab some plastic glue on the peg. Don't really need to worry about any other part of the model, because the pegs are the only bit that I can guarantee completely paint clear. So then I can then push this back together using plastic glue. After it being pulled apart so much, it'll be nice to make sure that it won't come apart again. So, just line up the holes on the armour. There we are. Line up the holes in the tracks. Just one there. One there. I didn't put any glue on the tracks, obviously, because they got covered in paint. There we go. That is now put together for the final time. And now what I'll do is I'm going to grab some Canicus Standard Grey, and what this is going to do, we're going to just put a little bit onto the missiles that are in the pods there. go. Now we're going to leave this tank for this video excuse me, where it is, but before we go for this video I just want to get this ready for the next video, which means I'm going to grab some dryad bark and a reasonably large brush, and we can do this straight from the pot because it really doesn't matter. We are going to just coat this in a coat of dryad bark. Just like that. And we're going to leave that there for now, and then just before we go I'll then put this back on there for almost the last time. But there we go, that's how we're leaving the blight-hauler. It's come together really nicely now. I think we are almost finished with this. The next video, get rid of that shutter. Oh, there we go, pull that off, there we go. The next video is going to be finishing this off basically with a few quick and easy weathering techniques. We're going to finish the base off and just generally get this thing finished. Alright. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that one. It's been it's been fun doing this one. I really like it. It's almost going to be a shame to finish him off. I'm going to have to go buy myself another one just to do it again. But yeah, there we go. That's the blight-hauler how it is. Like I said, the next video is going to be about finishing that off, doing the base, doing some quick and easy weathering, and just generally hiding some of the mistakes off. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like if you liked it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and the bell button next to it if you don't want to miss any of my uploads. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed these videos. If you do, let me know in the comments below. Alright, and while you're down there, if you want to help support the channel, the links to all of my Facebook, all of my social media and stuff, and also the Patreon link is down there. But you can peruse those at your leisure. Alright, so thank you for watching this one. Alright, I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.